What if Roblox Evomon's latest update was never actually released? What if the patch notes were fake and the real update is still hidden? Stay to uncover the truth behind the missing update and find out why it's the key to understanding Evomon's darkest secrets. What if the update that never came has been secretly manipulating player progress all along? The latest Roblox Evomon update was supposed to be a total game changer, bringing a brand new Evomon to the table and smashing those long-standing bugs that had been driving players crazy. But here's the thing, something's seriously off. Players who dug through the game's files found a big fat nothing, no update file, no patch notes, zilch. That's when Evomon_Pro stumbled upon a hidden log file on the game's server, and what it revealed was downright chilling. The log file, update_1.2.3.log, had just one line, update cancelled due to unforeseen consequences. Are players really seeing Ghost Evomon, or is it just a clever trick by the game? As we plunge into the mystery of the missing update, a spine-chilling pattern emerges. Seasoned players are stepping forward with claims of encountering a Ghost Evomon, a bizarre entity that's mysteriously absent from the game's database, flouting all logic with its lack of stats and attributes. Ghost Hunter 23 has successfully captured a screenshot of this enigmatic creature, exposing a faint, translucent being emblazoned with a strange symbol on its forehead. Upon closer inspection by Evomon_analyst, this symbol is revealed to be a debug marker, a tool exclusively accessible in the game's development mode. This bombshell sets off alarm bells, suggesting the Ghost Evomon is more than just a random glitch, it's a deliberate inclusion. But here's the kicker, players are starting to feel like they're being watched, and some even claim that this ghostly figure follows them from server to server. Evomon_paranoiac takes it a step further, warning that the Ghost Evomon is merely the tip of the iceberg, a symptom of a far more sinister issue. Can debug mode hold the key to unlocking the secrets of the Ghost Evomon and the missing update? We're knee-deep in the Ghost Evomon enigma, and the trail is scorching hot. The connection between Ghost Evomon sightings and the game's debug mode is now undeniable. Players who've cracked the debug mode code are reporting a staggering surge in Ghost Evomon encounters, with some even claiming they can interact with it. Debug Master has dropped a bombshell. The Ghost Evomon is, in fact, a debug entity designed to test collision detection and AI pathfinding. But here's the twist, this entity has seemingly developed its own agenda, now roaming the game world, watching players with an unblinking digital eye. Evomon_debug has taken the investigation to the next level, revealing that debug mode is a complex system that lets devs manipulate the game's internal workings. It's connected to a hidden server that pushes updates and patches to the game, even when there's nothing on the official channel. This isn't just a minor slip-up, it's a deliberate attempt to keep something under wraps. The plot thickens, debug mode isn't exclusive to the devs, players can access it using a specific exploit. The implications are mind-boggling. What if players are unwittingly fueling the Ghost Evomon's agenda? The exploit is linked to an obscure glitch in the game's coding, and players who've used it are reporting eerie occurrences. We're talking glitching textures, disembodied voices, and an unsettling feeling of being watched. The next chapter is going to blow the lid off the truth behind this exploit and its chilling connection to the Ghost Evomon. Buckle up, because the mystery is about to take a dark and unexpected turn, and we're not sure if we're ready for what's coming. What if the exploit to activate debug mode is not just a simple glitch, but a backdoor to the game's inner workings? We dug deep into the debug mode exploit and uncovered a web of deceit. Players who used it reported Evomon's behavior as erratic, with the game crashing and freezing at random intervals, sometimes for hours. Exploit_user dropped a bombshell. The exploit was a deliberate backdoor, granting access to the game's core and allowing players to manipulate internal states, including debug mode, and tweak memory. But here's the kicker, Evomon_security found it was a vulnerability in the game's code, leaving it open to malicious code injections and security breaches. The plot thickened when Evomon_survivor revealed the exploit might be a test created by the developers to gauge player reaction to a catastrophic system failure. We linked the exploit to the Ghost Evomon, with players who used it reporting more frequent sightings. The missing update, the exploit, the Ghost Evomon, it all seemed connected, like pieces of a sinister puzzle. But how? And why? The truth was out there, waiting to be uncovered. As we got closer, the tension mounted. We found a pattern of suspicious activity, with players who used the exploit being targeted by the Ghost Evomon. The game's logs revealed a trail of cryptic messages, hinting at a larger conspiracy. And then, just as we thought we were getting close, the game went dark. The servers crashed, and the screens went black. A message flashed on the screen, system failure. Investigation terminated. The truth was silenced, but we know we're on the right track. The next chapter will reveal the shocking truth, but for now, the investigation remains shrouded in darkness. What if the missing update, the Ghost Evomon, and the exploit are all connected to a larger conspiracy? As we dig deeper, the evidence starts to pile up, revealing a dark conspiracy that threatens to upend everything we thought we knew about Evomon. The missing update, the Ghost Evomon, and the exploit are all connected, and a conspiracy theorist has uncovered the smoking gun, a hidden message in the game's code, buried in a file named Evomon_project_eclipse.txt. The message is chilling. The players are not just players, they are test subjects. Further analysis by Evomon_insider exposes the truth. This is more than just a creepy phrase, it's a reference to Eclipse, a secret project aimed at blurring the lines between the game and reality. But here's the kicker, players who've used the exploit are reporting Ghost Evomon sightings at an alarming rate. It's as if the exploit has unleashed a dark force, drawing the Ghost Evomon to these players like a magnet. We're talking eerie messages, unexplained occurrences, and a sense of being watched, all hinting at a larger scheme to manipulate player progress and control the gaming experience. The more we investigate, the more we realize that nothing is as it seems. The missing update, the Ghost Evomon, the exploit, it's all part of a sinister plot to toy with players' emotions, to push them to the edge. And we're not just talking about any ordinary players, we're talking about the ones who've been chosen, unwittingly, to be part of something much bigger. The question is, what's the endgame? What's the ultimate goal of Eclipse, and how far will the developers go to achieve it? The truth is out there, but we're running out of time, and the finale is just the beginning. The missing update, the Ghost Evomon, and the exploit are all part of a larger conspiracy to create a new form of immersive gameplay, one that blurs the line between the game and reality. The game's developers have been experimenting with this new form of gameplay, using players as test subjects, and the missing update is just a small part of a much larger plan. The Ghost Evomon is not just a glitch, but a deliberate entity created to watch and manipulate players. The exploit is not just a backdoor, but a deliberate vulnerability created to test players' reactions to a catastrophic failure of the game's systems. This was not just a simple mistake, but a deliberate attempt to hide the game's true intentions. The devs know exactly what they did, and they're still pushing updates to the game, even though the official update channel is empty. There's no way this is a coincidence, and the truth is more sinister than we ever imagined.